Okay, the time is 1:38 p.m. June 5th, 2025. I've got to keep this short and sweet. Let me make this clear. The terrorist attack in Colorado, the Jewish people out there doing whatever it is they thought they were doing that day. Let me make this clear what they are. Sacks of shit. And any of them that survived it won't survive Mossad. Okay? None of their little cousins, none of their little aunties or uncles, grandma or grandpa, none of them. All right? Just like the two in Washington, D.C., and many more sacks of shit, Jewish human beings. They're going to have their balls cut off, their heads cut off, everything from these religiously driven Muslim terrorists. And these religiously driven Muslim terrorists strike and go for the Jewish people who are sacks of shit, go for their white nationalist Nazi friends in Washington, D.C. You'll see the parks in Washington, D.C. littered with white and Jewish people's decapitated heads and their balls cut off. The parks, the parking lots at the grocery store of these rich white women and these rich Jewish women. They get their expensive bags of food and off goes their head in the parking lot. This religiously driven jihad will not be stopped. The good military doesn't bother with that. What they do is protect us and their compound and their soldiers and their cities. They're not protecting the sacks of shit Jewish people who attacked Israel with and for neo-Nazi white Americans who attacked Israel with and for Iranian Ayatollah. Once Mossad's done with the ones in the United States, Mossad blows up Israel. You think it's bad, little Jewish people? You think it's bad in Palestine? No, they weren't able to do the job right there. IDF keeps getting bullshit, people stopping them from just blasting them all in one pop, which is ethical and moral. This crap is the US that you read in the paper. This endless crap with the stupid shootings and endless terrorism and endless tunnels and Hamas counting heads of what leader got killed this time. Is this leader of Hamas? Is this great leader terrorist fucking terrorist psycho of Hamas who shoots babies in cribs and leaves the blood splattered all over the wall of an innocent little Jewish baby? That Jewish baby didn't deserve that. Its parents did. And IDF and Mossad and the good military will finish the job. Hear these words, Netanyahu. All the stuff that you're reading in the paper of this, it's war. It's not genocide. It's war, and it's horrible. Should not be happening there. The IDF wants the US, the UN, all the Western fucks in NATO who think they're High Hitler. We want you out of the war with your insanity, your cartel drug, cocaine fucking lunacy. We want you out of the war with your Arabic, Saudi Arabia, heroin, barbiturate high. You're too loaded and schizo to be in the war. We're gonna get you out. And then we're gonna just end it for once and for all with the fucking terrorists. That's from Saudi Arabia, that's to Hamas, that's wherever they wanna raise their ugly head. And that includes their little kids 2 years old and up. Can you read English? Look at my account. It's very fucking clear. 2 years old and up. We are not terrorists. We do not splatter blood on the wall of little fucking babies in cribs. You are the terrorist, Hamas. You took those people because they were yours. They were attacking Israel. What did I say from day one with those Israeli hostages? Let them have their hostages. You don't want them back. And who did they release? Fucking sex workers. Little Jewish sex workers. And where were they mostly linked to, these sex workers? The United States. Where do these sex workers come from? The fucking US. Where do they come from? Eastern Europe. Where do your disgusting white little hookers come from? Eastern Europe. United States. There you go. Get your call, girl. No more of this. No more of this. Do you really think United States psychopathic people who stroll around as I record this, shopping, enjoying their sun, enjoying their lunch break, like nothing's fucking happening in your country? Do you really think you've outsmarted China? That you've outsmarted the geniuses? These are Jewish people. They're incredibly intelligent. That you've outsmarted the Jewish military. Do you think so? Do you think you've outsmarted Jewish Russians? Do you think you've outsmarted Russia? Do you fucking, yeah, you do. You think you're fucking unstoppable as you do more barbiturates, more coke, more alcohol, and sell your body. That's the extent of your fucking genius here in the US. I want to make this very clear to whoever listens to this. The book, Monte Cristo, that book, The Count of Monte Cristo, nobody in the book was who they said they were. Nobody. Okay? Jesus picked that book for me, all right? I'm so grateful to God that I learned of this French literature. It's like the poster child of what they did here. Nobody who is who they said they were in the book. They imprison someone for political reasons. He gets out, he gets a pot of gold, he gets all this money. And what does he do? He gets all his rivals one by one. And pay attention to that one, the one Wall Street sort of economic man that he got and conquered France with. He conquered France in the book through Wall Street. What did Jesus tell me to do? Take economics. And I want to mention this to all the little Africans who might hear this. We're coming for you too. You got a problem with Jewish people? Then you got a problem with me, little African friend. You know, my friend, I never said you really were. I said I liked African angels, not you. I have no problem making sure you leave the earth. Anyone who's against the Jewish people, anyone who wants to open their big, ugly, fucking dumb human mouth and say they don't like what's deserved and what's happening, can sign up, and I will personally drop the bomb, the big atom bomb. I will personally, from my power, I will push the button. I will say, no birthday, thank you, Jesus, tell me when. Jesus will say, right now, hit the button, and I'll do it. And there won't be any loudmouth Africans, any loudmouth white people, won't be any loudmouth andale, Spanish people, won't be any more people following who? The Arabic ones and the white ones. Following who for what? To be like the rich white American. And what did it get you? It got you no more Manhattan. It got you no more Chicago. It got you no more Los Angeles. It got you a devastated United States of America, which is deserved. And I shall see it through. I told you to stop following along the rich white Americans. Remember these attacks. I told you who's doing them. It's a very, 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 very skilled terrorist group, okay? And they're not going to stop. They're religiously driven Muslim terrorists, and they're going for the white ones, and they're going for the Jewish ones. And anybody from China that wants to bring in bioweapons, anybody from China that wants to be hands in love, hand in hand with the drug cartel, we're going to take over. We're going to take over with our crypto and our Bitcoin. Can say goodbye today. Say goodbye.